golf cart.
All right, pray that this thing goes up the hill. I'm in line waiting to pick up my kids from school, and I was thinking about this week's message. We're in the series Pray, and Pastor Craig talked about 4 ways that we can share our faith. And by the way, if you haven't had a chance to watch the message, you got to check it out, because he shares his personal story of how he invited somebody to church from the gym. It was hilarious. You got to check it out. But he talks about sharing our story. And if I can be transparent with you for just a little bit, I struggled with that one for years, you know, because I knew that God was working in me and I knew that He was doing something in my life, but there were still areas where I knew He wasn't done yet, and I thought, man, I should probably wait till God has fixed everything in me before I start sharing my story. But you know, the reality is that we each have a story, and that story is that God is doing something in our lives, whatever the stage might be. And so I believe that there are people right now in your life that need to hear your story. They need to hear what God is doing in your life and how He's changing you. And so I want to encourage you this week. I pray that God would open your eyes to who you need to be sharing your story with, because a lot of times people think that they have to clean up their lives before God could use them and before they can even go to God. But we heard from Pastor Craig this week how we don't clean up our life and then go to God. We go to God and then He cleans up our life. So I hope that you would pray that prayer and say, God, show me who I need to share my story with, because I believe that God's ready to use you and your story to change someone else's story. So that's my prayer for you this week. We've got some exciting stuff happening here at Church Online. We're launching brand new services. All of that information is on our blog. If you haven't had a chance to do that, to check out our blog, make sure you do. And also sign up for our newsletter. That's the best way to stay current with what's going on here. So I will talk to you soon. And oh, I see my kids coming. So I'll talk to you next week. Bye.